The 2026 Volkswagen Karmann Ghia marks the stunning return of one of the most beloved icons in automotive history. Blending vintage flair with modern engineering, this new iteration of the Karmann Ghia doesn't just pay homage to the original lit, redefines what a retro-inspired sports coupe can be in the electric age. At first glance, it's clear that Volkswagen put immense effort into preserving the silhouette of the original Ghia. The curvy body lines, low stance, and tapered rear end are all familiar, but this time, everything is sculpted with aerodynamic precision. The 2026 model is slightly wider and lower than its predecessor, giving it a more athletic and aggressive profile, yet still retaining the elegant character that made the classic so iconic. The front fascia is minimalist but striking. LED headlights are seamlessly integrated into oval housings that echo the round headlamps of the past. The redesigned VW logo sits subtly in the center of the smooth sloping hood, which flows effortlessly into the front fenders. The air intakes are functional and modern, tucked low beneath the bumper, adding a sporty aesthetic without taking away from the vintage charm. There are no exaggerated grills or sharp creases. This is a clean, artistic design meant to turn heads in silence. Along the sides, the 2026 Karmann Ghia features flush door handles and frameless windows, enhancing the coupe's sleek personality. The flowing shoulder line runs uninterrupted from the front fender to the taillights, giving the impression of motion even at a standstill. The wheel arches are slightly flared to house the standard 19-inch alloy wheels, while optional 20-inch performance wheels bring a more aggressive stance for those wanting a sportier look. The paint choices range from soft pastels inspired by the 60s to deep metallics that feel futuristic. One standout is the Glacier Mint Green, a nod to the original Ghia's iconic color palette at the rear. The car's design is equally thoughtful. The taillights are thin LED strips that curve around the rear edges, giving a modern light signature while echoing the roundness of the classic design. The rear deck is smooth and slightly raised, with a subtle integrated spoiler to assist with aerodynamic stability. There's no visible exhaust, as the 2026 Karmann Ghia is offered exclusively as an EV, further pushing the car into the future. The rear badge is illuminated, and a thin chrome bar runs across the back, breaking up the body color and tying back to the original car's classic detailing. Under the sleek bodywork lies an impressive electric powertrain. The standard model comes with a single-motor rear-wheel drive setup, producing 280 horsepower and 320 pounds-ft of torque. It's quick, responsive, and incredibly smooth, delivering 0 to 60 miles per hour in just under 5.8 seconds. The performance model bumps that up to dual motors with all-wheel drive, pushing output to 390 horsepower and 420 pounds-ft of torque. With that configuration, the 2026 Ghia can sprint to 60 miles per hour in just 4.3 seconds, putting it firmly in modern sports coupe territory. The car rides on VW's latest MEB Plus platform, which allows for a low center of gravity and excellent weight distribution. This results in agile handling, quick turn-in response, and a planted feel through corners. The adaptive suspension system comes standard on higher trims and adjusts in real time to road conditions, offering a balance between comfort and performance. Whether you're cruising on the highway or carving mountain roads, the 2026 Karmann Ghia delivers a refined and composed drive. Braking is strong and predictable, thanks to regenerative braking paired with ventilated disc brakes at all four corners. Steering is light at low speeds but firms up nicely at higher velocities, making the car feel confident without being overly twitchy. Sound insulation is excellent, and the whisper-quiet EV drivetrain makes the driving experience feel even more premium. There are 3 driving modes: Co-Normal and Sport, teach adjusting throttle response, regenerative braking, and steering feel to suit the driver's mood. Range and charging are solid for the segment.